What's happening, big dog?
Oh,
Yo,
there you go. There you go. Hold up. Okay, we lit. My
hi,
guy.
what's going on?
Chilling, bro. Just doing a little bit of cardio to kill two birds with one stone.
Killing two birds with one stone, man. That's what this shit about, bro.
Come on, man. You know we multitasking this thing, boy.
Tell me what's going on. How you been, bro?
Chilling, man. Trying to get up on your level, bro. Trying to get that YouTube monetized, man.
I get like you on the pro. Why you doing this shit, man? You already know this.
I've been telling you, bro. You got the physique for it, bro. You'll kill it, man.
I know,
You
bro.
will kill it, especially in the natty leagues.
Think so, bro?
I know so, bro. You already got the mindset. You already have the principles established, bro. The
Yeah.
training, the diet. The only thing that you have to learn is how to pose. That's easy.
Oh yeah. That's
Uh,
that's
uh, Other than that, bro, you got the mindset already. You play sports. That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest. That's half the battle right there.
Facts.
So you do it, man. What's good with you though, man?
Not much, man. I was just working today, bro. I'm in sales now, bro. So like really learning like the art of people and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That
That's
shit's
huge.
game changer, bro. Outside of what I'm doing, like outside of like sales, like that shit applies to life. You got to know how to sell yourself, bro.
Yeah, true, bro. And then that ties in exactly to what we talk about with our channels, bro. Body game. You got to sell yourself.
Bro, we talking about body game, but you want to go ahead and shout yourself out, bro?
Yeah, man. You want my Instagram, YouTube, whichever one.
Tell them everything, man. Who you
All
are, where you
right.
from.
So my YouTube channel, the one I'm pouring all my time into is trending with Trey TV. All one word, trending with Trey TV. Talk about male development, real life topics from the real brother.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, Instagram, Trey Pounds Fit, TRELBSFIT. I keep it all simple.
Yes, sir.
That's about it right there, man.
Yes, sir, man. We finna go ahead and give y'all a good ass video on body game. And no other way to learn about body game from a pro bodybuilder himself, man. What is body game to you? Now, I want to ask that question, man. What do you think body game to
To
you?
me, bro, if I'm being completely honest, unbiased, body game is everything, bro, because body game is literally your business card. And
Sure.
whatever you do, whether it be in relations with women, it's your icebreaker per se, you know, whether it's demanding respect amongst your brothers,
Right.
you know, and even when you meet complete strangers, it shows that you have discipline. It's a direct reflection of what people aren't doing. When you're in shape, I'm talking about in shape. I'm not just talking about gym, bro. I'm
Yeah.
talking about when a motherfucker see you, they go like,
Damn.
hit you with a double take. They like, yo,
Hell
this
yeah.
movie, this person right here, they doing something special.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you got the gift of gab that match it, bro, it just makes you a different type of person, bro. You just raised on a different frequency. That's what it is to me. And once you know yourself and you know that with great power comes great responsibility, is when you truly start to see what you can do as a man.
Bro, it's a dangerous place. That's dangerous. In a great way, of course.
Yes, very much so, bro.
Yeah, you pretty much hit it on the head of what body game is. I personally, body game is everything. I think I made a video about that months ago. Body game is literally everything. It's the foundation. Like, we judge people, like, bro, I'm in sales, bro. So, like, I learned this, like, within, like, the last few months. Like, 85 to 90% of communication is nonverbal. So with that information, like being like 85%, 90% of communication nonverbal, you're speaking with your body. You're speaking with the clothes you put on your body. You're speaking with the way you hold that, how you move. So when you're out of shape, you're speaking without speaking. So
Facts.
when you're not getting the women you want, this listen, let's be real. Women love a dude that's in shape.
Yeah, bro. I know you seen that meme on World Star talking about the ideal dad bod in 2025. He had dog titties and all that, bro. Hell nah, bro. We not doing that.
Don't
That's
fall for
some
the
that's some
head.
low masculine energy right there.
You can't fall for the hezzy, man. Listen, you cannot fall for the hesitation because if you fall for it, bro, listen, I'm more open now. Like I'm older, so like I know women like different things, but if they had it, if it was a perfect world and they had between the dude that got money, they got the gift of gab, and the dude's in shape versus the same guy, but he's out of shape, they're gonna go with the latter. They're gonna go with the first guy every single time. But what do you think about that?
I think this is how I think when it comes to certain women. I feel like it depends on like I'd like to think about stuff at a deeper level, bro, when it comes to like body game and women's choices. For example, it really breaks down to the woman's dad.
Yeah.
If the woman dad's on point, if the woman's dad is like a man like that stands with principle and characters, she not gonna date no bum ass dude
Right.
because she know dad ain't having that.
Nah.
But if she's a single woman, barely making it paycheck to paycheck, just trying to get by,
Yeah.
she's gonna go for the highest bidder.
Of course. Every single time.
But I look at it like this, bro. A woman will fix a man if she got her own. She'll fix the man if his body on point, if his shit's right, opposed to the man who got his own, but he ain't good for nothing.
Right.
And don't let women trick you, bro, because you know this already.
Bro, no.
But women are very, very competitive, bro, and they want what other women's have. So if you on point and if you like to show your significant other on social media and you showing that you do all this, you get her all these nice gifts because you want to, not because you feel like you're obligated to, that's gonna make you raise up the ranks even more.
Bro.
That's the cheat code that dudes don't think about, bro, when it comes to like dealing with like a woman and all that. If you on point and you showcasing your lifestyle and you showing your partner, that's gonna elevate you even more, bro.
Bro, it's like the domino effect, bro. It's like I like Keith Lee is, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I think of that as like the Keith Lee effect. When you're on point and you got a girl, think of it like the restaurant. You're not gonna go to no restaurant that nobody goes to. It's brand new. You've never heard it. There's no reviews. But if Keith Lee go to that restaurant too late and he said
It's
that's
lit.
fire, that shit's gonna sell out for the rest of his life as long as they don't do nothing stupid. It's the same thing with like dudes like us. We're in shape. We have a girl. It's just like more women are just gravitate to us, and we
Yeah.
don't have to do anything at all.
Because I feel like it's because women's and nature, they view as value, they view security and reproduction value. If you got good reproduction value and you provide them security, you pretty much won. But then when you got your body on point, now you got options and you're very selective on who you allow around you.
Exactly.
If you have very low reproduction value, man, you gonna get ran over
Every single time.
every single time, and then the options you have are going to be limited because now you got no badges. Like in Pokemon, you got to get your badges up, or 2K badges up. It's the same thing with life, bro. If you ain't got no badges, you got to do extra shit. You handicapped. Now you got to lead with your money, and then you already know how it goes. A fool and his money is easily separated.
I'll soon perish. This is biblical game. This is biblical. That's the thing. This is not some shit we putting on our ass. This is biblical game. This shit way before Jesus was born. You feel me? This is way before that. That's crazy.
Come on, it's just we just live in different lives, bro, and we just experience it in different ways, but we all get it. We get it. That's
Right,
why it's so easy for us to share this information with our brothers and on our platforms because we've lived it.
right.
We've achieved the ideal physiques.
100%.
That's hard to achieve. This shit hard, bro. You see what I'm doing right now? You think I want to be doing cardio right now? I could be easily inside playing a video game, eating pizza, doing all that bullshit.
Feel me?
But I know, bro. I know, like I told you, bro, with great power comes great responsibility.
Absolutely.
I know if I get my body on point, it's going to take care of me when I need it the most. When I'm putting it through all this stress, getting up early, training, working, all this, doing shows, all this shit, my body has to be strong.
100%.
I can't be drinking. I can't be partying. Can't be wasting time chasing females trying to get that nut, bro.
Oh,
That shit's wasting your life force.
100%. Let me
You,
speak on that with like the whole taking care of your body. And listen, we're firmly listen, I got into working out because I was an athlete, and I'm gonna be honest, the girls like it. They like
yeah,
losing shape. But I'm at a point now where like it's for mental clarity more than anything, but also true story. Last year, I tore my Achilles playing basketball at LA Fitness. Fucking around at LA Fitness, tore my Achilles, right? It was only a partial tear, but if I didn't work out, if I didn't take care of my body, it would have been a full tear. That would have been like a year and a half minimum trying to.
done.
But now I'm back on my feet. I can play a little basketball, but I'm not fucking with LA Fitness. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. I retired from sports, bro. That's why I do bodybuilding, bro. I just stand there.
I feel you, bro. Because that shit like it's no joke. But if I would have never been practicing body game, if I would have never been eating right, taking care of myself, taking my vitamins, getting and people just think about when it comes to eating, they think about just the macronutrients. It's not even just the macronutrients. You need the micronutrients. You need the vitamins or minerals for your body too.
Yes.
Joints. And that's not talked about enough, bro.
That's not, and one thing that's not talked about enough too, bro? Sleep. Sleep,
Oh,
because you got to think, bro. Our bodies are like our cell phones. They're always running.
oh
And
yeah.
your cell phone, when you don't charge your battery, start getting slow. Apps start loading up fast. And it ain't hitting the same.
You got
It
update.
ain't hitting the same. But when you get your body, if you stand up all day drinking caffeine, it's like coffee, energy drinks, as soon as you wake up in the morning, before you can drink some water, you done had 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash.
Every
Then
single
you gonna try to eat some food to try to make you feel better. Then you're just making your blood sugar spike even more. Now you're killing yourself internally outside garbage. Come on,
right.
man. And I can all stop from sleep. If you sleep better, you ain't hungry as much. Cause you burn it while you're sleeping. This shit get deep, bro. These people, these boys don't know, but we about to let these boys know, man.
So, what's Trent? Let me ask you. I'm a guy. I'm like 24. I'm 300 pounds. I'm 5'11", 300 pounds. I'm not in good shape. How do I start body game? What's the steps? What would you think? What would the steps be to starting body?
First, you gotta look in that mirror and take accountability for your actions.
Okay.
Because once you do that, you can be like, hey, self, I can't be mad at this person because he goes to the gym and he posts his body on Facebook all the time or Instagram. So first you got to take accountability, be like, yo, I've been playing around.
Yeah.
Once you take accountability, then you find what your why is. Why are you doing this?
Mhm.
Are you doing it for the woman validation or are you doing it for the internal validation?
Yeah.
Once you understand that you need to do it for internal validation, it's going to be easier for you to get up and go to the gym. It's going to be easier for you to meal prep. It's going to be easier for you to hit that cardio because by you doing the process and perfecting your formula, you're going to start seeing results. And then if you start seeing results, let's say, like you said, you 300 pounds, you knock off 20 pounds, you're a different person already.
Exactly, bro.
So the people that seen you as 300 pounds, they're going to start to see you at 250. They're going to be like, yo,
What you been
buddy,
doing?
discipline. What he doing over there?
Taking those
Next thing,
Ozempic.
next thing, nah, we ain't taking no Ozempic. Next thing you know, you start getting veins. You start seeing your jawline. Then you be in the gym, you start noticing girls start coming over there in your area, and you try to move around, and they still keep coming around you. That's that energy, bro.
And that shit is
And that's it right there. Oh,
addicting.
then they gonna hit you with, "Hey, excuse me, are you using the stairmaster?" Bitch, I'm not using the stairmaster. I'm over
You
here on the
feel
squat
me?
rack. Why are you asking me if I'm using the stairmaster?
Every single time, bro. It's like, and that's another thing with the gym game. Like, it's so much. Women are super indirect, right? They give us the tools, bro. Like you said, they'll ask you, "Are you using this?" That's your way of going in, even though you're not even using that shit. They're literally giving
Bro.
you fuel. You know what I mean? Okay, let me ask you this question, right? Since we're talking about like the women, right? How do how do you feel about guys approaching women in the gym?
To be honest, I feel like it's one of those things to where you gotta time it right, bro.
Clearly,
He ain't giving you like eye contact, bro. Like I feel like it's like, see, I'm retired. I'm out the game, so I don't mind sharing my secrets with my bros. I feel like if you approach a girl and she got her headphones on and her back turned towards you, you fucking up. Strike one.
you fucking up.
You gotta have direct eye contact, and it has to be like you gotta be playing eye tag. You
Yeah,
got eye tag first because you playing eye tag. You see her, and she see you. Don't make it obvious now, but then you got to start maneuvering around the gym floor. You got to have that awareness.
right.
You got to cross paths or put yourself in line of sight, or leave the area. And if she come by you, game on. Because women are they won't some won't directly approach you. Some are just testing cojones, bro.
Yeah,
They're gonna see if you got the cojones because some dudes that have muscles and still be lean.
hell yeah.
So if you got the cojones
Mhm.
and you see you, and you hitting, you know you top tier, bro.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta say nothing. You can be like, hey, I like your outfit, but I don't like the shoes. Boom, that's it. It's a compliment, but it's backhanded.
right,
And she's gonna be like, what? What do you mean you don't like my shoes? And then you can be like, oh, I would have went with the black and red or instead of the white and red. It could be anything, bro.
right. You just gotta basically all you're doing is just setting up a way to have a conversation, bro. So like I'm in sales, bro. Like, I started sales in February and we have like a structure. It's like an intro, the short story, presentation, close, rehash. So you gotta like find a way to just get through the door. She gives you opportunity. Women go to the gym looking good every day.
Can I interrupt you real quick, bro? I'm sorry.
Yo, what do you got?
Now imagine that you're a single man right? And this girl, she's starting to get into the gym, right? And she see you in the gym going hard. I made a video about this, about asserting your dominance.
Yeah,
Me, I like to assert my dominance, and whatever I'm good at doing, I like to show that I'm good at doing it.
exactly.
You know, because it shows you like, yo, man, especially like now working out is trendy.
Yeah,
I'm good at it. You're good at it.
right.
There's a lot of other brothers that's good at it.
A lot of us, bro.
So when you go in there and start power cleaning shit, deadlifting, bench pressing, hitting muscle ups, they're gonna be like, what the? And then they try it and they're like, yo, this dude's tough.
Hell yeah.
Your rank, your badges went up because you're good at something that this potential female is wanting to do. So that automatically gives you points on the board, bro.
Right. And she's intrigued, even if she's not interested, even if she's not trying to do that, she's intrigued. Like, damn, if she likes you or she's interested, she's like, damn, how did you learn how to do that? Like, how long did it take you? She's gonna ask you questions. And
Yes.
in sales, when someone's asking questions, those are what we call buying signs.
Yes.
Buying signs,
It's
bro.
crazy how everything is connected, bro.
Everything is connected, bro. Sales has definitely like changed my perspective. You know what I mean? Like when I'm out, when I'm doing my sales, I'm making sure my clothes, like people be like, damn, did you play football? No, I ain't never played fucking football. I was a chunky kid growing up. The only reason I chose basketball was because of the AC. I'm just keep it a big.
Hey, that's how it is sometimes, bro. That's how it is.
I was chunky, so I wasn't able to play the position I wanted to play anyway, and they would put me in the oldest group. So growing up, like my self-esteem, my self-image wasn't like that. So when I got into the gym, the same girls that I grew up with, they weren't attracted to me. They switching up, but it's because I take care of myself. So when I'm out doing my sales, I make sure my clothes are sharp, and the clothes we gotta get into this one too. I think
Hey, I'm listening.
it was like you don't gotta spend that much money on clothes.
Bro, I said it in one of my videos, bro. Your
About that.
body is designer, bro. You can wear a gray tank top or a gray button up, black button up, some regular pants. As long as it's hugging the sleeves and you smell good
Yes.
and you clean up top, you game on, bro. And your nails is like taken care of. You ain't got no freaking stubby fingernails or like shit in your teeth or like eye boogers and shit like that. You good money. You good money, bro.
Good money, bro. Because think about it, like women like me, dressing nice is important, but you don't have to put on designer. Like, bro, I shop at Old Navy. I go to the
I'm a
thrift.
Burlington. I'm a Burlington here. I'm a Burlington Coat Factory
Hey,
savant, bro.
Max, bro, I had a orange shirt, $14. Hugs the sleeve, perfect for muscle.
Perfectly.
But if I wasn't in shape, that shit would look horrible on me, bro. I will have to buy designer.
And
Just
you know what's crazy, bro? You're gonna find the biddies at TJ Maxx. You're gonna find the biddies at
bro.
Home Goods.
Targets, like, bro. I think a lot of guys, I think they watch a lot of celebrities and they try to model the celebrities, but you gotta understand the celebrities weren't really winning. A lot of celebrities wasn't really winning like that with the women before. There's a few that was having their way, but it's not most of them were never really having their way with that.
And the thing with celebrities, bro, as I get older, I realize that it's all about influence.
Yeah,
There's
100%.
only like maybe three celebrities that's really like that. Chris Brown, Drake, and people like
I'm not
see
gonna
like
lie.
the Migos and stuff like that. They not really like shaker. And like you see Chris Brown, no matter who you are, you're like, yo, that's Chris Brown.
Yo, yeah. They're paying thousands of dollars.
I went to see him in
I
concert. I
mean,
was late the whole time. I'm like, Chris Brown's that guy.
yes.
They don't got to do much, but like rappers and all that, like football players, they
Right.
ain't got to do nothing.
No.
Everybody else, rappers, they got to do shit because their money is not guaranteed. All rappers' monies are loans.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like getting caught up in that shit, like with music and like that, and letting it control you too much because it's all fake at the end of the day.
absolutely.
The real ones, they put out music all the time, like Tory Lanez. People like that, bro, they are real artists. They
Yes.
can go anywhere and shut it down.
100%, bro.
They ain't got to do nothing. They ain't got to do nothing. It's going to just in their hand.
Every time, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But like other people like of influence, like streamers and all that, people just want to be around them to get off. People want to get the rewards of the finished product, but they don't want to put the work in.
Exactly, bro. This is why I say like you can't fake getting muscles, bro.
You
You
can't.
can't fake this shit. This is why like body game is deeper than just getting women or making money. It's like it shows discipline because bro, like think about it. I want you to talk about like the process of like becoming a pro bodybuilder because like it's
Okay.
pretty sure this shit take that shit is that's not an easy road at all.
It's not, because there's multiple layers to it, bro. Because one thing I've learned, especially when you get to the pro circuits, it's you can't control who show up,
Yeah.
you know. So when you say, "Oh yeah, man, I'm in the gym grinding," anybody can go on the story and say that. But when you get underneath them lights, if you've been cheating on your diet,
Mhm.
you gonna see.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you haven't been posing, you gonna see it.
Yes.
So it teaches you discipline. The
Hmm.
discipline is everything, but it's not just discipline, it's the processes. You got to be consistent. That's why I'm big on saying stacking days.
Yeah.
Everybody know about stacking days, but now as I get more in depth in it, everybody say you got to keep chipping away. Nah, we hammering,
Yeah.
hammering, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing, big strides to where you want to get. Chipping away, making tiny steps. But if you know what you're doing, you can easily improve.
100%.
You can easily improve, and then when you get those principles that you apply to bodybuilding, you can apply it to any other area in your life.
Absolutely.
Building a business, going to school, whatever. You have to have a process, and you have to perfect the process. And when you perfect the process, you can teach others the process.
Yes, sir.
And that's the best part, is the process, not the destination, the process. What did you do to get there? Did I nail my meal plan? Did I do my cardio? Did I pose every day? Same thing with school. Okay, I want to get my degree. Did I study?
Yeah.
Did I did cut my phone screen time down? Did I go to sleep early? Did I keep my stress down?
Right.
All that shit, bro. But it's a process. It's bigger than physical, bro. You already know this though.
Bro, they gotta realize that because like I said, I used to train for legs, and to a degree, I still train, but I feel good, and when I feel good, because like I'm big on I like to read like Neville. You ever heard of Neville Goddard?
I have not.
He's like a super big, like with manifestation, speaking things existence. He's like from like 1920s. But he just speaks about like, the feeling is the secret. So we work out because we're trying to get a feeling. We want to feel good, we want to feel strong. And that's why I work out. And when you feel Deion Sanders has the best quote. I live by this. You look good, you'll feel good. You feel good, you'll play good. You play good, they'll pay good. That's
Hell yeah.
everything in life.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
Literally,
facts. Like you get some new shoes, you're like, man, they're gonna see me.
right.
So that's true. Your confidence goes up, bro.
Every time, bro. Like going from ship to fit, there's going to be not only a physical change, but a mental change as well. Like you're not going to be thinking the same.
And one thing too, to piggyback on that too, bro. We grew because we started doing like content around the same time,
Yeah.
and we got onto this wave before it got trendy, like the fitness aspect of it.
Yes.
Eric want to be a trainer now, but ain't never trained nobody. Just because you got yourself in shape, don't mean you gonna get this person in shape. It's way bigger than that.
Way bigger,
This is
bro.
mental, man. You got to know how to tap into that person's mental and see why they self sabotage themselves.
Ooh, I love this, bro.
We
I
all know what to do. We all know how to get in shape. You can go on Google, Chat GPT. You can design the perfect meal plan.
mhm.
But if you don't trust yourself, it ain't gonna happen. You can have all the information. That's why it's important to have people that know more than you trying to teach you. If
100%.
you want to listen, if you truly want to change, you can't do it by yourself.
You really can, bro.
Everybody got a coach. Michael Jordan got a coach.
Brady.
Tom Brady got a coach. Everybody got a coach.
LeBron spends $1 million a year on his body. So my thing is with coaching, I love this concept because it's like you can do it by yourself, but would you rather do it by yourself and do all the trial and error for the next 5 years, or would you rather spend? You're gonna spend some bread. It's not spending, you're investing into yourself.
Exactly.
You're gonna invest the bread into a coach that knows his stuff. He's gotten the results, and you can get there within the next 6 months. I would rather spend the money and just get the shit over with within the next 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else. I'd rather just invest the money because think about it. You're gonna be spending all this time trying to do this shit by yourself when you could have just paid a coach. Because you're gonna spend the money somewhere else anyway.
Facts.
That's the crazy part. They're gonna spend the money else. I hear these dudes talking about they taking girls out on $500 dates.
Man, dates are
Crazy.
free, bro.
Like they haven't spent $500 themselves.
Bro,
Crazy.
$500 on a date is wild, bro.
Wild.
Bro, you can literally have a phenomenal dinner for less than $100. You
Like,
can literally do two in one. You
Two
can go out, go to the park type shit, you know, zoo, aquarium, something that's interactive and engaging, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Talk, get to know the girl, right? Ask her good questions
right.
about your childhood, made you to the woman that you are today. Shit like that, bro. Not just, oh, what your favorite color is. Some bullshit that got no substance. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they don't understand, bro.
Then later in the day, you go get something to eat. Then after that, you go crush some cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's the thing about that. It's just like it's all about setting the aura. Like women, like they mess with a guy's energy, bro. Like it's all about like money is cool. Like I truly believe money is a great thing to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a
The
great
love of
thing to
money is
have.
bad.
Yeah, it's great to have money because money can change so many change your whole entire trajectory if you have the mindset. Because like money, like you want to take it all day, you don't have to trip about the money, but at the same time, a lot of guys leave with their money. A lot of guys leave with their money.
Absolutely, bro.
What's
That's
the
all they got. That's all they got is their money.
how do you try to okay, so how would you try to like get your homie? Say you got a homeboy, he's a big trick, he's tricking on his money, tricking with his money all the time. How do you get your homeboy to really lock in and be like, hey, try this method instead? What would be your go-to method?
To try to persuade my homeboy from stop tricking off his bread.
Yeah, and try to find women that actually like him. How do you like
He ain't
train?
never gonna find a woman that like him. So I'm gonna tell him all these women don't like you, bro. Like I'm just gonna tell him, like, you can spend all your money, but the minute you stop, I'm gonna tell him this. Go act regular. Like you have a nice, let's say he have a Mercedes, right?
Yeah,
Don't pull up in that.
right.
Test her. Pull up in some rinky dink ass
In the store,
Beetle. Like, you know them Beetles, you know them old school Beetles?
we
The
call
little
it
push
bucket.
buggies?
The bug. My auntie had
Yeah.
one, bro.
Pull up in something like that and be cheap. Take her to McDonald's type shit and see how she act. Because if she see you on social media popping your shit all the time, and you be like, man, I'm gonna be lying. This shit be rented, and see how she change. If she change up on you, that's your answer right there.
Hey, listen, I think I'm a big believer in like God's and protection. I want to hear in sales we want to hear no as fast as possible. So like with women, like if I'm dealing with a woman, I want her to let me know she don't like me so I can move out the way. Because it's like it's all about law of averages when it comes to like dating women and stuff. It's all about law of averages. It's really a numbers game. So your job is to truly find out the woman that really likes you and locks in with you. That's really what it's all
And
about.
it's gonna be easy to find a woman that locks in with you, bro, because you'll know if she's bringing you peace, bro. If the woman you're around bringing you peace, that's pretty much one of the, to me at least, is one of the biggest telltale signs that she brings you peace, and if she holds you accountable, dog.
Yeah.
Because you can be like, oh man, babe, I'm gonna get into the gym and lose weight, right? But if you constantly eating bullshit or stopping home and grabbing shit, and she go in your car and be like, hey, I thought you wanted to lose weight. I thought you wanted to lose weight, but you're still eating this. Or I thought you wanted to stop smoking cigarettes, but you're still doing this.
Yeah.
That's the woman you want because she want to see you win. Oh, you know what, babe? I'm gonna make you meal. I'm gonna cook you meals for you.
That's
Oh,
real.
you know what? I'm gonna wash the gym clothes for you so you got fresh clothes every day. Shit like that. Like you see little shit like that. She don't have to do that,
You don't.
but she does it because she wants to see you win and hold you accountable because she know you're gonna become a better version of yourself. That's what you want, even if she's not the prettiest. Looks fade and go. The beauty inside of here, bro. Here
Sir.
and
Eternal.
this is eternal, bro.
Yeah.
That because then that go get past your kids, and that's the shit that you want. Not
100%.
just who got the biggest ass or the smallest waist. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing. Like at this point in my life, bro, if a woman just tries to lead and persuade me with breast and the cat, it
Yeah.
ain't gonna work, bro.
Nah, it shouldn't work because
It
it's
ain't gonna work, bro. I've seen plenty. I've traveled. I've seen beautiful women everywhere, bro. I'm married now, so it's different. But even if I wasn't, it's like it's gonna take more than that.
yeah.
It's gonna take more than that to get me. Not at this point in my life, now where I'm at, the trajectory I'm going in my life. Yeah, bro, it's gonna take more than some breasts and some legs.
See, I have that same mindset because it's like, I'm a person believer, like, I believe in reciprocation. So it's like a lot of women like that, they think you supposed to just spend your money and spend your money. And I'm a person that's supposed to, I like reciprocation. You know what I mean? The best policy is reciprocity. So it's like, if she's not reciprocating, like, it's going to be hard for me to try to just go for this woman just because she looks good when I got this woman over here. When I got this woman over here really locked in with me, really trying to help me out, and she's giving me money, she's investing into me, she's investing in a relationship. It's gonna be very hard for me to just leave that to go here because you ain't gonna do that for me. You know what I
That's
mean?
fact, bro. That's real rap right there. Let me ask you this then, bro. What's your love languages?
I like gifts. I like receiving gifts, man. I like receiving gifts. and the words of affirmation. Because words are very powerful. The power of
Like you want a girl to be like, here you go, King. I got this for you,
yeah, I
King.
mean,
You
yeah,
want
I
that
call
type
me king, but I mean,
of
I'll take it. I
no,
definitely
but I'm
take it.
saying though, like that's what
Yeah,
you want.
yeah,
You want it to be like, hey, you know what? I was thinking about you. I got you some socks, shit like that.
yes, 100%.
That
And
because that shows that she's thinking about you.
right, and again, this is why I say it's very important. To like a woman that likes you. I'm not sure if you ever read the book, The Way of the Superior Man.
Heard about it. TikTok.
Great book.
Nick Kelsey talking about that book. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I've heard about it.
Amazing book. I've read that book like 5 times, and it's crazy because I've read it at each level of my life, when I was 18, 21, 24, and then recently within like the last year. And I just always get different downloads every time I read it because it's like
I
you have to like a woman like you. It's impossible to have a successful relationship with a woman that don't like you. It's very impossible.
Oh, and I was gonna piggyback on that too, bro.
Mhm.
And you, as a man, you can never grow your kingdom if you constantly have to worry about your queen doing you dirty.
Yeah.
I'm sure you heard about that one dude. I was actually gonna do a video on it, but it got too late.
Yes.
His name was Nick Galante or something like that. He was a firefighter, and his wife was cheating on him, and he exposed her at their wedding. Yeah,
His wife was
his wife
cheating.
was cheating. He's a firefighter. Search it on YouTube. And his wife was cheating on him, and he exposed everything at the wedding. He
At
exposed
the wedding?
everything. Like he was gonna do like a ceremony type thing. Like he was talking, and he was like, "I know you've been cheating," and da 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 da. He exposed all that. So I say that as a man, you can love this woman, but if she don't love you, she love what you can do for her, you will never win because you always gonna have that cancer holding you back. So you gotta know when to cut the rope and let that balloon go.
And that's very important, bro. We got like 7 minutes left, so we gotta talk. I really want to go back, piggy off this. What you're saying, the power of discernment is super important to have some discernment, fellas. Like you gotta know when a woman likes you. You gotta know when she don't like you. Because when the moment you see she don't like you, you just need to pull her to the side. Don't try to force it. Because I know in the past, I like to use myself as an example. In the past, when I see a woman, she's kind of pulling away, I would try a little harder, just to try to reel her in. But whole time, I'm only pushing her away. I'm only making her run away from me. You know what I'm saying? If somebody run away from me, that means you need to go the opposite way because they don't want to be with you anymore. So I think it's very important as a man, you need to have the strength to walk away from that woman at any given time and be prepared for that woman to walk away from you cold turkey.
Yep, because but the thing is, a lot of men don't have that confidence in themselves to know that they can get any woman they want. Not they gonna have it, but you gotta have the courage. Like, say, man, even if this girl leave me, you ain't the only one. It's 1,000 you. It's only one of me.
Yes, sir. You know
Humbly though, you can't be like no asshole. Now you got to be humble with it because you don't want to scare the cat away.
right?
But you know that, hey, it is what it is. Like it, we tried.
Right. And we got a saying. See, this is why I love sales. I keep bringing up sales, but it's like there's a saying we got in the office. It's like SW3. It's called some will, some won't. So what? You can't control what somebody want to be, but you can control how you respond. You can control. This is why I say having that come back to what you said about having that confidence of knowing you can always go back out and get a woman that likes you a lot. That comes back to working on your body game, improving yourself, making sure you're getting your money right, your mind right. Because when you have those things, when you put those things first, and this is why we can finish off on this part right here, putting a woman first. That is the biggest mistake, man. What you think on that?
You got it's in the Bible, man. Man must be the leader, bro. God, man, woman. Ain't no one going before you but your mama. It's not even that sometimes. Not even that. So if you ain't straight, she can't lead. There's shit
Right.
women can't do. That's why now you be seeing these videos pop up all over TikTok, women talking about, I'm tired of working. I'm tired of working. I want to be a soft girl and all that shit. No, where was that energy at before? When you
No.
wanted men to trick off on you and you wanted to put men through all these tests and all these hoops. Now you need us. Nah. That's why you got to be on your shit as a man because when you constantly leveling up and chasing your purpose, and like I talked about earlier, if you got a girl already and you showing like, hey, I do this with my girl, I do that, this and that, and the third. And if the partner you with decides to leave, guess what? There's somebody who's waiting right there, waiting for that person to slip up, to slide in there and treat you like you deserve, and you treat her how she deserves.
That's a
So
fact.
it's never the end of the road. It's just the end of that street right there. It's like a dead end, like a cul-de-sac. It's just
Yeah.
that dead end. So sometimes you got to just hit a 3 point turn and go the other way.
And the thing about that is that it's all information. That's why it's very important to self-reflect and really take that what you learned from that last relationship and be like, okay, I get the course correct here. And when we're talking, my sister talking about that leadership, a woman, you can't put a woman first, bro. You got to put yourself first. Because there's a saying I heard from a pimp. He says, men are the actors, women are the reactors. So women are going to do what you give a woman, she's going to give back to you. So, we talked about earlier about, you said you want, if a woman, if you telling your woman, oh, I want to get in the gym, I want to stop smoking cigarettes, but you're still doing that, she's going to follow suit. So when you see these girls out of hand in relationships, it's because the man is out of hand in the relationship. He ain't
Facts.
out. And it's like, how you want your girl to work out, but you're not working out. You want her to eat healthy. Because listen, I'll be honest, when you're eating right, and when your girl see you in the gym, she see you getting the cuts for the sluts, she gonna think in her head like, damn, I need to get on my shit. So
Yep.
you're not even gonna have to tell her anything. I think this is the best way to get your woman in the gym. Is by simply working out, being in shape, posting your guns on the gram, and she's gonna follow suit because she's like, she understands. Damn, I don't want one of these hoes taking my man. Let me get my ass in that gym.
Because men are visual, man. And if you come home and you wearing a big ass shirt, hair all in the bonnet type shit, ain't nothing sexy on, and he goes to the gym, the gym now shit be scantily, barely wearing anything. And
Hello.
if you ain't got no cutty in a couple weeks,
Okay.
and this girl right here willing to go, she
Okay.
lost. So that's just human nature is undefeated, bro.
Yeah. So it's very important, bro, as a man, like being a leader. And like I think that's the best way to get you on the gym. Is just by, having your lifestyle, making sure you meal prepping every week, making sure you're working out, don't fall for the trap of going out to eat all the time.
Oh
That's a trap. I fell for the trap. I'm not gonna lie. Going out
big
to eat
time.
all the time. I never got out of shape in my relationship. I never got out of shape in my last relationship, but I remember like, damn, I could be a lot leaner. I could definitely
Gain some happy weight
be
eating
leaner.
that food all the time.
Fucking ordering crumble cake, crumble cookie,
Oh, that's deadly, bro. That's 1,000 calories per cookie, fam.
or cookie, eating Wingstop and shit. So it's like, you know, really remembering to lock in, because the woman wants to follow you, but you got to give
Yes.
her something to follow. You got to give her something to do. If you don't have no direction, you're on the road to self destruction.
Woo, that's a bar right there,
A
bro.
man, no, this is really the bar. A man with no instructions on the road to self destruction. That's the
That's
bar.
put that on the t-shirt, bro.
That's the bar right there, man. But
Put that on the t-shirt.
listen, man, we got like 2 minutes left, man. What are some things you want to tell these guys, man?
Find God and trust God, bro. That's all you need.
Yes, sir.
Talk to God, bro. He'll give you every answer you need, and always be good to people, bro. Now, don't
100%.
be no simp. Now, don't be no damn simp. But build relationships because that go a long way. Better than money.
100%.
Relationships gonna get you further than anything. With women or men, like respectfully, you're not no weirdo shit.
Right.
But like, when you see your brothers, a shotgun recognize another shotgun.
Yes, sir.
A big dog recognize a big dog. Build with the big dogs.
Every time. You're only going to grow as far as the person, the best person in your circle. So that's why it's very important to invest in coaching, invest in mentors. So that way you can get around the right people and you're going to level up just being around these people. So that's
Yeah, you never want to be the biggest dog in the room. Always be the smallest fish because you're gonna level up even more. If you're the biggest dude in the room, as far as monetary value or status, you're in the wrong room.
oh yeah, bro.
Yep. But hey, man, it's always love, bro. Definitely gotta do these
Always,
again, bro.
bro. We gotta get you down to Miami, bro. Hit Boxer or Elevate, bro, and we gotta do a video, bro.
Yeah, we gotta do that because that last one we did was fire, bro. And now that I'm
All right.
more locked in on YouTube now, it'll be way better content.
100%, bro. We're gonna lock in, bro. But what can they find you at really quick? We got like 30 seconds. Where they can find you at?
Trey Pounds Fit Instagram or YouTube Training with Trey TV. Those are my main two right now, but I'm real active on Instagram. Trey Pounds Fit. Training with Trey is growing fast, man. Hopefully, we get 1,000 subs by November. We've been rocking strong 7 months.
You're gonna
Right
hit
now,
that
I'm
point,
50 right now. So
you're gonna
trying
hit
to get
that
there,
next
bro.
month, bro.
So I stay consistent, man. That's it.
Yes,
That's easy
sir.
though.
Yes, sir, man. Don't forget